My name is Nyla Hampton, and one of the main reasons why I want to be a programmer is because I'm a creative and innovative thinker, and I want to be able to bring my ideas to life and understand how I made it all happen. If I can take the imagination of myself and others and bring it to a platform where people can actually see the results of their creativity in real life, whether it's through a website, an app, or even a video game, then I know I've done my job in bringing a little more happiness into someone else's life. And that's enough satisfaction for me. I can actually remember back when MySpace first came out, and I used to use HTML coding to customize my page. Now, back then, I didn't realize that you could actually use those skills as a career, but I do remember the way that it made me feel to be able to put my own style and to be as individual as I wanted to as far as how my page looked. I've also looked into some different programs like General Assembly, and I've gone to some startup meetups to really start to get into the whole tech world and see what it's all about. And Ada development just seemed like the best option for me. Back in September, I went to a startup meetup event, which was called Hack the CD, and it was all about tech developers that want to step into the entrepreneurship and world. One of the main things that really inspired me was that there was a 10-year-old that opened up the event, and she actually won the startup meetup event. Created an app that helped you to learn about coding. And I think that was one of the biggest inspirations for me, was to see someone so young and so inspired and actually taking her idea and turning it into a reality. In the next 2 years, I want to be able to code in my sleep. No, but seriously though, in the next 2 years, I'm going to be able to call myself a developer, and I'm going to be able to take the skills that I've learned within those 2 years and be able to take it back and teach the youth how to do it as I start my own nonprofit. In the next 5 years, I plan to have my nonprofit well established and well on its way. I want to have a nonprofit teaching youth and teens how to develop software and web design and coding, and I think it's something that's so important, and I really believe in giving back and really prepping the leaders of tomorrow and just kind of getting them prepared for the world. Taking a year off work will definitely be a little bit of a challenge, but hey, a challenge is something I'm always up for. And not only that, with the use of my savings and the support of family members and friends, I'll be able to fund myself financially. And becoming a developer is about more than just a career. It's about learning something and gaining knowledge, something that I'll be able to pass back. And for me, that's one of my major goals in life. So it's more of an investment for me than just a career or a job. One of the times that I can remember making a mistake was at work. I actually overwhelmed myself with way too many tasks for one day. I ended up making a few mistakes on some of the data entry that I did. And it was tough, but I did have to learn a very important lesson, and that is about time management and not being afraid to ask for support from your team members. I've taught myself how to do many things in the past, but one of the most recent things that I taught myself how to do that I'm actually really, really proud of is actually during the assessment for this application, I had to figure out how to navigate through Excel to be able to sort through information and figure out answers, and just really shorten the amount of data that I was dealing with to be able to find specific answers that I needed and was looking for. And I got so much enjoyment in being able to do that, because although it was challenging and I did have to retrace my steps a lot, I was so proud of myself when I saw the results of being able to actually figure out the answers. Thanks for listening to my story, and I hope to see you soon as I continue my journey as a developer and a teacher.